what's up guys, Nagesh here. Welcome back to the channel. In this video we are going to learn how to draw a trend line like a pro. So drawing trend line, it's a basic of the stock market and it's a foundation in the stock market. And once you learn how to draw a trend line, you'll understand how exactly the chart works. So it's very important how to draw a trend line in the correct manner. So in this video I'm gonna teach you how you can draw a trend line in the correct way. So let's start the video without wasting the time. Before that, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe and hit like and click that bell icon so you don't miss any video. So let's start the video.
Okay guys, welcome back again. In this video we are going to learn how to draw a trend line in a correct manner. And you may ask me that why should I draw a trend line? Sometimes what happens, the market will not respect support and resistance. The price will tend to respect trend line better. And if you want to go long or if you want to go short, first you have to identify the trend, right? For example, if you know how to draw a trend line, you can identify the correct particular stock, it's in uptrend or a downtrend, and it will also help you a better entry and better exit. Let me show you what is uptrend and downtrend. So the uptrend, it looks like this: higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and higher high. And the downtrend is opposite to uptrend. So the downtrend looks like this: lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So the uptrend looks like this and the downtrend looks like this: uptrend higher high, higher low, and downtrend lower low, lower high. So what you can do is you have to connect the reversals from here to here. You just have to connect higher highs, and at the bottom you have to connect higher lows like this. So once you draw a trend line, you can come to know that the stock is in uptrend. So the same way in the downtrend also, you just have to connect the reversals like this: lower low and lower high. So you will get that conviction once you draw a trend line on the particular chart, that you will get that conviction that that particular stock is in uptrend or a downtrend. And also one more trend, that is it's a sideways market. It is like this, it will not go anywhere, it will be like this, it will be sideways market like this. So by seeing only you can say that how you can draw a trend line. It's very easy. You can just draw like this and like this. You just have to connect the reversals, that's it. So let me go to the chart. So let me show you in the chart how you can draw a trend line in in a correct manner. Okay, before I start, let me tell you that before you draw any trend line, first you have to define the time frame. For example, consider that I'm a swing trader. If a swing trader, you have to select at least 1 day or weekly time frame. And if you're a intraday trader, you can draw a trend line on the particular 1 hour or a 30 minutes, because I prefer drawing a trend line in the higher time frame, because the winning rate will be high. So I prefer drawing a trend line in the higher time frames. Also I suggest you the same. Okay, once you define your time frame, you just have to zoom out the chart. Once you zoom out, you can see the bigger picture, what exactly the price is doing. Okay, then after that, at least when you draw a trend line, at least you should connect 2 major swing points. More than 2 also fine, but lesser than 2, just ignore it. Don't even try to draw any trend line, because at least we want 2 major swing points. After finding 2 major swing points, at least try to adjust as many touches is possible. Okay, let me show you how to draw a trend line on the chart. So my time frame is daily time frame. I just zoom out the chart, and if you are a beginner, you can first you can make it a line, because if you are a beginner, you may feel little difficult to draw a trend line. So I just zoom out, then after that I'll try to connect the reversals. As I told you, at least we need 2 reversals, more than 2 also fine, but at least we need 2 reversals. And at the top I can connect this point to this point, almost 1 2 3 4 points, and at the bottom I can connect from this point to this point. Okay, here if you see 1 2 3 4 5 points. So once you draw on the line, you just have to see at the, just convert into candlestick and see whether you have drawn or correctly or not. Then after that you just have to adjust. So you may ask me that before I draw a trend line, whether I should draw a trend line based on the wick or based on the candle. So I prefer drawing trend line based on the candles. So you also do the same. So many people will draw trend line based on the wick, but I don't follow because I don't know. This is work for me. So this is working for me means this is work for you also. So as I told you, at least this swing highs, at least you should see more than 2 swing high or swing low. Okay, so we have around 1 2 3 4 here swing highs and swing low, 1 2 3 swing low. So swing low we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So consider that whenever the stock come to this particular place, this stock is bouncing back. For example, if you draw a trend line in the correct manner, what happens, you can take the entry somewhere here and you can keep the stop loss below the trend line. So what happens that time is the winning rate will be very high, and your stop loss also very tight and very minimal stop loss. If your stop loss hits also, you lose only small, and if you gain, at least you'll make more profit, right? The risk to reward will be very favorable if you trade based on the trend line. Okay, so let me go to next chart. So what I can see here, that stock is in uptrend, right? So if you are a beginner, you may if you try to draw a trend line on this candles only, you may face little difficulty also. So what you can do, if you are a beginner, if you are advanced and if you know how to draw trend line, or if you are in the market at least 6 months, that's fine, you can try draw trend line on the candlestick only. But if you are if you get confused or something like that, you just have to go here on the candlestick and you just change this candlestick into lines. So now it's very easier to draw trend line. So let me connect this to this here, and at the bottom I can connect from here to here. So after connecting the trend line, you just have to change the candlestick. Then once you change the candlestick, you just need to adjust, based on the candlesticks. And let me adjust this. So how many touches we have at the top? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, almost 7. And at the bottom we have 1 2 3, almost 3 4 5 6. So the stock is in uptrend, right? Because see, the higher high, again higher high, and this is lower high, lower high. The stock is in uptrend. Whenever you draw a correct trend line, you can take a better entry and better exit also. So this is how you can draw a trend line in the uptrend. And I have a few more examples for the uptrend. Let me go to the next chart. So let me see what I can see here, and you just need to change as a line, and you just have to connect the trend line like this, and you can adjust after that also, doesn't matter. And at the bottom you can connect the reversals. You just have to connect the reversals, that's it. Then once you connect reversals, you can go here and you just turn on the candles, and you just have to adjust it based on the candles, because sometimes what happens in the line, it won't show properly. Candlestick, you just have to adjust it as per the candles. And if you see here, if you see on this particular stock, 1 2 3 4, resistance at the top, and at the bottom we have 1 2 3 4, almost 5 6 5 6. This is the seventh one. And if you see here, higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high, and higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. This is a uptrend stock, right? This is how you draw a trend line on the uptrend. Then let me give you one more example. Muthoot Finance, what I can see, you just have to first define the time frame, and you just zoom out and see what you can see, whether the stock is in uptrend or downtrend, and just go here and turn on the line and just take the, just have to draw the trend line, connect the reversals at the top, and at the bottom you just have to connect the reversals. So once you connect the reversals, you just go to on the candles and see whether you can adjust or you should adjust the candles. If it's you have to adjust, you just have to adjust the trend line based on the candles like this, and you can see the stock is in uptrend, like higher high, higher high, higher high, and higher low, higher low, higher low. So this is how exactly draw a trend line on the uptrend. So on next, let me show you how you can draw trend line on the downtrend. So for the downtrend, if you see this particular stock, the stock is in downtrend, right? So what you can do, you just have to I'm in daily time frame, and you just have to zoom out and zoom in and see what you can see. And after that, just go here and select the line, and you just have to connect this reversals from here to here, connect like this, and at the bottom you can connect like this. So once you draw the trend line, you just go here and turn on the candlestick, and you just have to adjust based on the candles. And if you see here exactly, the stock is in lower low, lower low, lower low, right? And lower high, lower high, lower high. So if you see this particular pattern exactly, the stock is in a downtrend, lower low, lower low, lower low, and lower high, lower high, lower high. So once you draw a trend line, you can see that the stock is in downtrend, right? So what you can take a better entry when this particular trend line touches, and you can take a better entry somewhere here, and you can keep the stop loss above the trend line, and you can aim at least 1:2. So this is how you can draw a trend line on the downtrend. And you don't need to go every time. You can convert into line, because if you're a beginner only, you have to do this step, this line step. If you are you have experience, you know how to draw a trend line, you can go ahead and draw a trend line on the candlesticks only. If you are a beginner, it's very easy to connect the reversals in the line. So once you become once you used to it, how to draw a trend line, then you can start drawing trend line based on the candlestick only. I showed you how to draw a trend line on the uptrend and downtrend, and let me show you how to draw a trend line on the sideway market. Okay, so if you see this particular stock, what you can see, the stock is in sideway, right? From here to here, it's not gone anywhere, it's settling around here only. So just zoom out, and I'm in daily time frame, and just go to lines, and you can just connect the reversals at the top, and at the bottom you can connect the reversals at the bottom. So once you connect the reversals, you just go to candlestick and see whether you have draw the trend line correctly or not, and if you want, you can adjust it like this. And as I told you, try to draw trend line based on the candles, not based on the wicks. Okay, so if you see this particular stock, you can say that you can only say that the stock is in sideway, it is not going anywhere. So how you can trade this particular setup is, so you just wait for the price whether to come near the resistance or the support. Right now the stock is in support level, so exactly when this stocks comes to this particular place, it's bounce back, right? So you can buy from here and you can keep the stop loss below that, and you can aim at least here. And when stocks comes here exactly near the resistance, and you can sell, you can short sell, and you can keep the stop loss above the trend line. So this is how exactly, this is how you can take the trade in the sideway market. So let me give you few more examples. So again, what you can see in this particular stock, the stock is in exactly the sideway. So for sideway market, you don't need to change the line, candlestick into line, because you can easily draw a trend line, because you just have to connect the reversals. We have 1 2 3 three reversals at the top, and at the bottom we have almost, let me adjust, we have 1 2 3 three reversals at the bottom. And this breakout, this is due to recent conflict between Russia and Ukraine war. And this is how you can draw a trend line on the sideway market. So yeah, that's it for the day, I guess. If you like the content, please hit like and subscribe and click that bell icon so you don't miss any videos. And thank you for watching this video with the patience. See you soon with another video.